Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got to do here. I know where that's got to go. Move this over here for now. We'll see who shows up. I'm
Yep.
sure we'll have some happy friends tonight.
Let's hope.
Let's see. Looks like we're streaming officially. Yeah. So good evening, all. I hope that you guys are doing well.
Yes, I hope everyone is having a great day.
Yep. We if you're logging on now, we can't see any chat right now, and the reason why is because there is no chat for now.
Right.
There will be chat later. There's going to be chat later. Because here's the thing. I wanted to take just a few moments, guys, to go ahead and share with you some of the fun stuff that's been happening in our world this week. Apparently, we have drawn the attention of a group of trolls called the Legion, and well, that's one of their aliases. There's many more. There's a lot of channels that we have discovered and found that have intentionally been coming after my family, my channel, my daughter, my children. Not to mention Go for Green Living as well, and Jason and Robin over at the Big Bear Homestead, and they have reasons that they feel are
Completely unfounded.
well, they clearly they have reasons they think are reasonable. And I'm trying to be as fair and open and honest about what has happened with this, and then pretty soon we're going to open up the chat
Mm-hmm.
because it's our true and honest desire excuse me, that this just goes away.
Yep.
Um, what I can tell you right now, for those of you guys who are moderators, who looks, we're all blurry all of a sudden.
There you go.
There we go. So what's been happening is a bunch of channels, trolls, are on a mission to try to make my channel go away and Go for Green Living. And the bottom line is this, guys. First of all, that's not going to happen. Second of all, we know who many of you are. We know many of your real names, not just your aliases. We've actually even had death threats from one of you, and I do have all of that proof. It's actual documented proof. I've already talked to 2 different law enforcement agencies and the FBI. Yeah, that's silly. It's one of those cool things that the job I used to work at, it just so happens that the head of cyber crimes here in Cincinnati, he was in my praise team. Called him up today, find out what's going on, and he instructed me as to how to do this, how to deal with this, and we're going to go ahead and turn some things over to them if these people continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as I said, it is my desire that this just goes away. Now, they will tell you, because we're going to turn the chat on, they're going to tell you that we're e-beggars. They're going to tell you that we're always asking for money. We're using our disabled daughter, Grace, to go and make money off YouTube because, doggone it, Brad, you should have a job. Well, and I just wanted to go ahead and we'll come clean and tell you exactly where we're at. About 6 months ago, I worked at a church as a praise and worship director, and there were several circumstances that made it so that I could no longer work there.
Moral reasons.
Yeah. However, so I resigned, and that just so happened to coincide with our daughter Grace. She's having facial reconstructive surgeries, many of them. She was born at 1 pound and 15 ounces with cerebral palsy. She was intubated with a tube that misshapen her whole mouth. And so we had to have another parent home here a lot more because we're at the hospital a lot more. And so
she's also fully G-tube fed.
Right.
She takes nothing by mouth. So this is a new learning process that she has to go through to learn how to eat.
So evidently, these trolls feel like, for whatever reason, that I am taking from the system or you guys by e-begging or whatever it is that they want to call it. But the reality is, I don't ask you guys for money. We don't.
Nope.
We have a patron account, but we barely talk about it, if ever.
Ever. Maybe once a week we'll say something, but that's it.
And that doesn't make any sense to me either,
No.
because a lot of channels have, patron accounts.
Yeah.
One of the channels that they claim they like, who I'm not going to name because I don't want to throw them under the bus, but they have a patron account.
Mm-hmm.
So many of the channels have patron accounts, and they said, for whatever reason, they've picked us, and they've picked Go for Green. Targets. So I wanted to go ahead and just dish all this out to you guys before we do the live chat, because you're going to get to see who these people are. Mm-hmm. And here, this is important too, guys. I want to keep this up for a while, because they are foul. They have come after my kids. They have
said very inappropriate things about our kids.
Sexual things.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a lot of cyber crimes. Mm-hmm. They have threatened the life of my child, one of my children.
Yep.
And they are probably going to continue their cyber crimes tonight. Mm-hmm. So I wanted you to see who these people are for what they are. Mm-hmm. Okay? So if you have kids that are around, please don't
let them see the chat,
because it's probably going to be ugly. Mm-hmm. And I think the best way to do this is, because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to come out and tell you guys, this is the situation. We are in the process of dealing with law enforcement. Mm-hmm. And the FBI. Mm-hmm. And
local law enforcement.
Yeah, local law enforcement, and actually law enforcement at a couple of the places where we know you guys live.
Yep.
And there's a couple females in there too. Yeah. But here's the thing. We're not going to go and run away and cower somewhere. No. We're not going to do it.
Scare us off.
Because here's the thing, guys. What can they do in my life? They can search my tax records. They can. Yeah, but the funny thing is, you're going to find out that I've been telling you the truth.
Right.
We
You're
used to be
find anything unscrupulous in our lives.
We're actually pretty boring people.
There's no skeletons. Trust me. There's
no. That's what's so funny. Yeah. I used to be in a band. You guys probably have my name. It's so easy to find out who I am. You would know everything about me in 5 minutes.
Right.
And so the funny thing is all of that is true. I was in a band. We were popular for a while, and I did other stuff, video production, and then worked at a church, and now we're here. The end. We're poor now.
And okay.
I don't know what you're going to say. So
I don't see us as poor.
No, we just money-wise.
We pay our bills.
Money-wise.
We have food on the table.
Yeah.
Children are well taken care of.
Yep.
And
these people have a problem with that.
Apparently.
They have a problem with that because we've had hard times in our life, and the end. Right. Here it is, guys. This is one of the big things they're going to tell you. We're on food stamps. Because we are on food stamps. We have been in a position of our life for the last 6 months where we've needed it. Mm-hmm. It's just that simple.
And I work at home. I have a nanny job that I take care of one of my best friend's babies. And
I work. I do video production. Mm-hmm. I do consulting. So I do all kinds of stuff. And just so you know, not that it's any of your business, but I'm sharing anyway.
It's really not.
I've been looking for a permanent job that will work with Grace's schedule better, with the surgeries better. Yep. And I think I found one. So I'm kind of very excited about that.
Someplace
local. Real close by. Close. And so I don't know why they feel like they have to attack us, but you guys just need to know we're not going to take it lying down. We know a lot about you already. And we're going to share with a lot of law enforcement real soon. So this portion was an attempt to make peace. If they want to continue on with this, I have no choice but to go after them with both barrels and the full extent of the law.
Right.
Okay? And we're documenting everything.
Yep.
We've got everything. So they're going to tell you we're on food stamps.
So?
Yeah, we are. We need it.
How many years did we pay into the system?
most of our lives
and
up until
now,
just
and now
recently.
we need it.
Yeah. And so, okay, there's a badge of shame. Okay, whatever.
No.
No. My point is, we've paid into the system forever, and now that we need it, we're supposed to feel bad that we're using the system that
Not at all.
is supposed to be there for when you have bad times.
Right.
So anyway, they're going to say that. They're going to call us e-beggars, but you guys go look.
Absolutely.
How often do we even bring up the patron thing? We don't ask anybody for money. And so they're going to say that, and they're going to try to be salacious and wrong.
Well, and with regards to the videos we have on Grace,
They're not monetized. They're not monetized.
We don't monetize those videos.
Look them up.
We don't ask for sympathy donations.
Nope.
That was actually a term I saw. We don't ask for those.
Nope.
We just want the folks that like us to pray for her.
That's it. And that's the thing. And so many of the people that really, really have become special to our channel want to know these updates.
Right.
It's not like we're out there dragging the kid out going, here, let's get some money.
Right. And we're not going to. And honestly, to do the video is a whole lot easier than calling or talking to all of these people.
1,000 people.
Exactly. It's just easier for us to give updates about her on the video on YouTube. So they're not monetized, and we don't ask for donations for her.
So you guys just got to understand the reason why we're doing this tonight, the way we are doing this, is an effort that they will just leave us alone.
Yeah.
Because if they choose not to, trust me.
It's on them. It's on them.
Trust me. It's good to have people in law enforcement who love you and intelligence communities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We know a lot more than you think. Yeah. So, with that said, we're going to open up the live chat, and hopefully this just goes great, and everybody can just be at peace and let this go, because that is honestly our desire. And I don't see a reason why it doesn't have to do that.
Right.
So, all right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and enable the live chat. I've got to. Hold on. Let's see. Restore chat. Live chat. Here we go. Chat's on, guys.
I need the other window open.
Hold on. I'm just going to move this. I'm going to leave that up for a while.
Yeah. Click done.
Click done. Here. Now you can do that.
Okay.
So, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just this is what I needed.
Okay, it needs to be there.
I'm working on that, honey.
I don't know if the live chat is going, guys. There we go. There it is. Living like Claire. A little more. Hey, Troll Slayer. By the power of Homestead. That's cool. It's like He-Man. Hi, guys. We actually have real live content, too.
We do.
Here it is. Full show. Ready to rock. Hey, Doc. That truly does bless my heart.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you, Doc.
I appreciate that.
Really do. Okay, guys. All right. I'm going to leave this warning thing up here just because if people jump on and they've chosen to be interesting, I want them to see not to have kids in this room because they've said some pretty hateful things.
Art and Bree are here. Hi, guys.
Hi, Art and Bree and Pratt Family Homestead.
Oh, sweet.
I emailed you guys.
Oh, good.
I did.
Yeah.
So, okay. First things first, guys. We're going to try to go ahead and do a normal show unless something goes crazy, which that's out of our control.
Right.
All right. First things first. Stuff that's been going on this week. We have started sprouting seeds already.
Yes. Actually, we have to go back just 1 second.
1 second.
Because BC just said I got de-wrenched.
Okay, guys. No. Here's another thing that we need to say. There were a lot of folks that had wrenches that were created as moderators, and we have reduced the number of that. It's nothing personal in any way. We did that on purpose because we do want this to be a peaceful thing. If these folks will just leave us be, we're going to go back to normal land. Right. Okay? So it's nothing personal, the moderator thing, guys. This is an effort to make peace.
Right.
And if they choose not to, well, there are other options.
State of Grace is saying that the warning obscures our faces. Is there any way we can make it smaller?
Let me try that.
We could just periodically.
I'll bring it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that'll be.
Okay, guys. So, alrighty. Yeah, we started sprouting seeds.
Yep.
Mama has a whole setup back there now?
Well, we had gotten some sweet potatoes from the store and they had started sprouting some slips. So I was like, I want sweet potatoes in the garden this year. So I just cut those off and planted them. And we've got plants that are this big. I'm so excited. And then we planted our turmeric that we got from Gopher Green. And we planted the Jerusalem artichokes that we got from Big Bear Homestead. So I'm pretty
Yeah,
excited about
and
that.
well, the thing is this. I actually don't know why you wanted to move it. We had a setup where there was like a
Well,
board in our front window, guys. Yeah, can you cover your
oh,
face?
come on, Tim.
Right. Um, no, but we had a board in the front window, and I was trying to gently suggest that the natural light might be better, but
I didn't, it kind of blocked this really beautiful stained glass picture that my mother-in-law made for us 20 years ago, maybe.
hmm.
And it says in Hebrew, it says shalom, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite. I didn't want to cover it up.
Well, you didn't tell me that now, did you?
Sorry.
You didn't tell me that, Mama.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we got our seed sprouting area going, and it's
Yes.
really going to be for things that, we always do this. Every year we get the seeds going far too fast.
Well, yes. I'm not going to start it's way too early to start other things. Next month we'll do that. But I wanted to get the other plants
That we're going to put in
that
pots
we're
and
gonna
things.
put in pots and like our the cold hardy stuff. I wanted to get that started early.
Yeah.
So
And we're notorious for that. I mean, just getting things going too early because we're like,
right.
oh, yay, it's going to be garden
I want to get
time.
my hands in the dirt and start planting things. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. So other than that, the seed swap. Oh, we'll talk about the seed swap later. But um, Mama believes that not just one of our goats, but both of our goats has been, you know,
yes,
hmm,
they are both pregnant. I have felt babies moving in their bellies,
cool.
which is super excited. So we are watching for the signs of labor to come on, and we've got our we've got our kidding area ready. Um, I'm afraid we might have to make a second one in case they go at the same time. I really hope they don't. But we do have a space for them, and
We've got it all set up.
I got
It's
all my goat kidding supplies ready. My buckets are ready to go.
yeah.
So anyway.
Well, and it's an exciting time of the year for anybody who likes watching things get to grow, to come to life.
Oh, spring is my favorite time of year. I love fall and I love fall and I love spring or summer and winter. However, spring, it just everything is new and it's coming to life and it I love it. So
That's like hobbits. Hobbits like things that grow. And
yes, they do.
there may be somebody in the chat who thinks I'm talking about them, but no, it's
No,
actually
not.
part of the book.
You know what's funny
It's
though?
part of the book.
We saw a car today that had their license plate said Hobbit.
It was very funny.
It was.
We did, and we saw it, and I was just like, please tell me it's a Prius, Mama, please.
It wasn't. It was
It was
It was
not,
a Mini Cooper.
but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Love spring, hate the allergies. Oh man, I am right there
No,
with you.
I'm sorry. I don't have those. I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh my gracious. So the goat's getting ready to pop.
Yes.
Actually, we were watching some videos. I'll tell you what, we kind of got emotionally invested in some videos that Arms Family Homestead did.
Oh man, this past week he had one of his goats just
Had babies.
had babies and he didn't know about it until the morning and one of them was not doing very well and it unfortunately did pass away the next day and it just made me really sad. So,
Yeah. What about the goat cheese there?
oh, what does raising goats yield? Goat cheese? No, it doesn't give us a tax break.
No, but
Um,
our daughter Grace drinks our cow's milk and our
and our
goat's
goat's
milk
milk.
because she's G-tube fed.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes straight into her belly, and
Right.
goat's milk is incredibly healthy for you.
Extremely healthy for her especially. And then I do also make cheese with the overabundance if she can't consume it all. So
Well, and the funny thing is, guys, is that I don't eat it.
oh
I don't eat it.
Sorry, Sherry Cherry. I don't speak as loud as Brad. He projects more than I do. So if she's asking you to talk softer,
I don't
and
know
I'll
how
talk
to.
louder.
I don't know how to talk
It
soft.
doesn't. It's not possible.
Years and years and years of being on stage, going, "Who wants to have a good time?"
Yeah, right, right. Well, you just learn to project very well. So
Nice. Here they come.
yeah, they're coming.
Hi guys. We've missed you.
No, we didn't.
So here, time to put the warning back up. But we're gonna keep going because what's it matter? They're just ridiculous. Okay, so how Harriet is doing. That you added that in there.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of people ask about how our mini cow Harriet is doing, and you know what? She is doing fantastic. She is giving us between 5 and 6 cups of milk every milking, and so that's about about 3/4 of a gallon. So we're super excited because that milk is fantastic. I love
I'll
it.
tell you what, and there's nothing like a super cold glass of
Mm-hmm.
milk with a fresh cookie.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And Claire made some cookies today.
She did, and I think, well, no, they're almost gone.
What are they called? I was calling them the Buskin cookies.
No, they're not Buskins. They're Loft House cookies. So they're like a fluffy sugar cookie with a nice yummy frosting on top.
Yeah. So, well, that's it. You know what? It's time for, guys. We're gonna talk about the seed swap in a little bit, but it's time for shameless channel shout out.
Mm-hmm.
It's that time. Yeah, this is the time of the evening where you're gonna go ahead and type in whatever channels you've been watching, ones you like.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna share some of ours with you, and you are not only allowed to shamelessly plug your own channel, you should. You are encouraged. So start typing. We're going to read as many that are not actual, bad words or whatever.
Right.
And so here we go. Art and Bree.
Cosmopolitan Cornbread Homestead. That's a mouthful. Linda's Pantry. Wholesome Roots. Off-Grid Kid. Okie Dokie Acres.
There's another Art and Bree.
Homestead Mama. Farmer Meemaw. Just Living. Wholesome Roots. Big Bear. Definitely. Shalom Acres. Going Batty. Another one of my faves.
Justin Rhodes.
Oh, wait, too
Off-Grid
fast.
Nation. Heck
46
yeah.
Degrees. Hollis and Nancy's Homestead.
Off-Grid
Off-Grid
Kid.
Nation.
Deep South Homestead.
Junction.
Empty Hammock. J No Zero. Dun, 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 dun. So, guys, as you're typing, Mama, we're not gonna. Let's just say we're trying to work out some things to get a few new channels on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give any channel names away, but there is one channel that keeps coming up in this referral that we are trying to figure out a way to help them get their internet situation situated so they can start doing live streams.
Definitely.
And there's actually two of them. There's two channels on tonight that I've seen that we've reached out to, and we're hoping that they can work it out.
Yeah.
Just so Trish, and American Homestead, that's one of my favorites right there. Hope's Homestead, the Mama Cat,
Homestead.
Go Mama Go.
Tennessee Homestead, Needy Homesteader,
Mm-hmm.
Full Spectrum Survival. Yeah, right. He always needs the explosions.
Homestead Mama.
Yep. Fautomatic. Gridlessness.
Gridlessness rules.
Farmer Meemaw, Boss of the Swamp. Homesteading with Dutch.
Oh, Dutch
Another
is a rock star.
Favorites. Yeah.
He did a can opening video that was pretty powerful this week.
Yeah, it was.
Well, don't give it away.
I won't. You just got to go and watch it because it was fantastic.
It was really funny.
I think I will have to use that tip.
Yep.
Boss of the Swamp.
Don't say that one. Okay, nothing. Sorry. Keep going.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. Our channel shout outs for the evening. We've got two of them. Okay. But before we do go to the channel shout outs for us, we want to tell you guys about a new channel on the Homestead Network. Had a little bit of technical difficulty tonight, but we're going to get that figured out. And that is Homestead Mama.
Yep.
And wow, what a lot of great information, guys. Just lots of great information, extremely knowledgeable, and a lot of different self-reliant kind of things. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting her live chat rocking, because I think we're gonna be able to learn a ton from them.
Definitely.
So, channel shout outs for us tonight. Now, these are channels that you guys know. And I'm not seeing both guys. Oh, hi. We already talked about that. I actually told everybody about where we're at. So yeah. But two channels that have really, really come to our aid in this crazy, crazy time of trolls. I'll just say this: there's a lot of people that are behind the scenes right now. There's a lot of people that are behind the scenes right now, guys.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mention all your names because I don't want to give away anything to any troll. But two of the channels that were very vocal and have shown us the true meaning of friendship. Big Bear Homestead and
there's so many.
And Wayne's Country Living. And there's so many of you guys that have come behind us, and but those are ones that we didn't even need to ask them. They were just like, bam, there.
Everyone on the network has released it.
You guys have been amazing.
And walked with us through this. And
well, don't kid yourself. It's not done.
No, we're not done.
I don't think we're not done, but they're not done. They've already been on here a few times already.
Yeah.
And there is a group of them. Like I said, they're called Legion. That we have a lot of their names. We've got a lot of their information. We know who they are, not just in fake world. It's great having intelligence and law enforcement friends. So, but if they will play nice, we will play nice. That's it.
Right.
So, anyway, we are just so grateful that you guys are here along with us. And, okay. What, Mama?
Oh, Matt is asking, since I'm kind of new, but you're talking about it, can you explain what a troll is?
Okay, well, a troll is a person who will go onto someone's channel that they don't like for whatever reason they don't like, and they try to destroy it.
Right.
Whether it's bad, lies, misinformation, or they'll go on and try to get personal information of that person out. It's called cyberbullying, but it is illegal. And a lot of the things that they're doing are illegal. And it got so bad for us that there's even a death threat made on my son.
Right.
And they basically go after you because they figure, for whatever reason, they don't like you and they want you to be gone. And so they basically ruin it for everybody.
Right. And we're not going anywhere.
Nope. Because here's the issue. Like I said, we have no skeletons in our closet. If you want to know how much money I make, that's easy.
Yeah,
it's really not hard.
And yeah.
So anyway, we are going to move on, guys, because I know we're going to have to deal with this, and we're going to have to deal with it until they either feel like they've done enough or they go away. I see that. Yes. So anyway, other stuff that's going on here with us. The seed swap. This is just an example of some of the seeds.
We have 2 full boxes.
Here, I'm not going to show their name. But this is a person who has mailed in seeds. But that is our P.O. box. And what you guys do, if you want to be involved, the seed swap is like a Secret Santa kind of event. But what you do is you're going to mail in 10 packets of seeds to us. We are going to take those and distribute them to all kinds of, all over the world. Yep. So we don't keep anything. No, we don't keep anything.
It's not all over the world.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's all over the United States.
Yeah, and that gets me in trouble every time.
Yeah.
That gets me in trouble every time because I mess it up every time.
Right.
But if you want to know more about it, guys, there's a video on our channel. Just look up the 2017 seed swap. The important thing is you have to have them postmarked no later than the end of this month.
Tuesday.
Because we have to have time to process them, get them back out to you. And that is really important because spring is on the way.
Yep.
And we want you guys to have these seeds for when spring hits, right?
Yeah.
So, other stuff. Yes, all
Lower 48.
correct.
Yeah,
Tim Beverly, thank you.
Yeah.
Claire can't be silent forever.
No. Claire said if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. And Tommy says, Claire, I'd be forever silent.
Oh, man.
It's probably true.
So, other stuff that's going on, guys, we honestly did not plan a lot of content for tonight just because we didn't know how in depth this was going to get.
Right.
And we're going to have to do some things differently for the next. Oh, there's one.
Oh, yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, I know you guys. Hi, Cookies. That's great. We know that they're going to keep coming. So hopefully we'll just be able to ignore them. And that's that. So other things going on. Mama, it's cold in here.
It is cold in here.
It finally snowed.
It did. Well, we had a dusting. That's not, I don't call that snow.
It's covered the ground.
Oh, did it finally,
It's finally covered the ground?
Oh, finally.
But it's such a weird weather year, guys. It snowed twice this year before today. In what they say, what is it, March?
What?
When spring hits officially.
Middle of March. 21st is the official beginning of spring.
Tess, cooks for you. Will you keep your baby goats or sell them? That's
still to be determined.
See what happened there? You just almost caused a marital problem.
I will be honest with you. I do not want to have more than 3 goats.
Yes.
However, when those little things are born,
they're so cute.
I'm hooked. So we will see.
Jeanette, did I miss the soap info? And the answer is no, Jeanette. You have not missed the soap info. I am going to have to postpone the giveaway till next week because of this troll issue.
Right.
I promise we're giving away the soap, and we'll probably give away double just because you guys have had to wait.
Right.
So trust me, your chances are very good because I saw the comments you made.
Yeah. Bass family, no, she has not had her babies yet, and I believe both of them are pregnant. So, yay!
Yeah.
We're gonna have lots of babies soon, and then lots of milk, which turns into lots of cheese. And
that we won't eat.
Well, no, but we need to find an outlet to sell it. So.
Mike Johnson, he's one of them.
Tim, we started with 2 and now have 15.
Yeah. What's the number of goats in a litter?
Generally, a goat will have 2 kids. Sometimes they will have triplets and sometimes they will have quadruplets. It just depends on that particular goat. Our older goat, Petunia, the last time she had kids for us, she had 2. And her daughter is one of them that we kept. So who knows? We might have 4 baby goats here soon. Who knows?
I'll tell you what, that's hard though.
Yeah.
And it's because you want to be able to find the right balance for what you're going to be able to use and / or trade, barter, or sell to help pay for the feed and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and yeah, the feed is the
that's
big
expensive.
issue. That's why I really don't want to have any more than we already do.
Well, and when spring comes, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, it is. There's a whole lot more grass.
Well, and we sprout wheatgrass for the chickens and the goats,
and the rabbits.
And that way, it's really, really much cheaper. Cheaper to do it.
Oh yes. Brad will not eat the goat cheese because he doesn't like the taste when he burps it.
I know it's a weird thing, guys. It's a weird thing. I taste it. It tastes like goat. It smells.
Right.
And if you've ever been around, a goat who is in rut, is it rut? Is that what they call it?
That is what they call it. Yeah.
When they're, in their zone.
Right.
They stink so bad.
They do.
And they do horribly disgusting things.
There was a question if we have a selenium deficiency in our area. I don't know, to be honest. I would imagine, but we also do have free choice minerals for the goats and the cow
Oh yeah.
to take,
Yeah, they
help with
can.
that.
We've got hay for them that they can go get it whenever they
Mhm.
want. They get what's the other thing? They get the
They get,
beetroot.
well, the Harriet gets beet pulp,
Yeah.
and then she gets a good
Mhm.
alfalfa grass mix hay, and then the goats get a goat and sheep
Yep.
feed. So it's not um, the sweet feed; it's the premium feed
Mhm.
for goats and sheep.
Well, they've got the salt block out there, and they've got everything. And we visit the vet quite often,
Oh yeah.
and
Hmm.
they're just like, nope, you're doing great.
Yeah, no, it's funny because we when we took Harriet to the vet, the vet said that if she gained any more weight, she would never be able to get pregnant.
Yeah, and that was like
So,
cool,
yeah,
good. We're because you learn as much as you can, but
right.
she's our first cow.
Right. She's our first cow, and she's been a fantastic cow. I really do, love having her.
Yeah,
So,
you're reporting on my income.
good
That's
luck.
funny. What income?
Good
That's good.
luck.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeehaw.
when you
Wow.
do that, let me know so that it's easier on our taxes.
That would be a good idea, actually. Just send it to us.
Yeah, just send us that. And
Yeah.
then we can, we don't have to
Just
worry
put
about
that on the 1040 where we have to give them money because that's what happens.
right, exactly.
But anyway,
So,
so
yeah, I haven't done the taxes yet. I'll
oh
work on that.
man, I hate
I'm
doing
waiting for
taxes.
the is it a 1099
Yeah,
from
the church.
no, I got that one. I'm waiting for the one from the mortgage
Oh
company.
yeah, she's on it.
Yeah, I
She's
take
on it.
care of it. It's not a
So
problem.
there was a question about what was ultimately wrong with our Ford Escape.
Mm.
Hey, world without rule of law, how are you? Um, our Ford Escape, which is a 2002, and it has 300 and nearly 30,000 miles on it.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, yes, I said that correctly. 330,000 miles on it, guys. And boy, oh boy, we've just been blessed that we acquired this thing from some friends of ours, and the price was right,
Yep.
and they had it for years and years and years and years, and they kept everything up so good that it's been running like a top up until just recently. And we had this very, very strange problem with it where sometimes it would work, it would just turn right on, and sometimes it wouldn't work. It was random. I even had it a couple times. You'd be driving along, and then it would just poof, shut off. Bam, you're coasting.
Yeah.
And it would happen in the same exact spot after the car had been warmed up, after it had been driving for quite a while. And so I just thought, boy, oh boy, maybe it's something electrical or weird. But Tim Beverly helped us out to figure out. So did Brian B, Danny B, and there was a mystery helper outer.
Yep.
And so what it ended up being was a combination of the computer and relays.
Mm-hmm.
And also we're in the process of fixing some other stuff up, guys. And that is like the window doesn't come up and down, but that was not going to stop you from using the car.
No.
So, and well, actually, this is kind of a funny story. The back window, like the what do they call it? Lift gate.
Oh.
Is it a lift gate window? Hatch.
Yeah, at the hatch. I don't know.
The little hinges that hold them on there. I didn't realize this, but before when it was working, we went to Home Depot and I was putting some 2x4s in there, and it had rusted completely off. And I'm holding these 2x4s like this, trying to get into the lift gate to open it up, and the thing fell. It just went woof the whole window, and I cannot believe it. But I was like a ninja cat, and I caught the window while not bashing it with the 2x4s. But for whatever reason, God spared us, and I caught the window, and we put it back up there and just latched it, and it stayed.
So we found the parts.
We've got the parts for that.
Really inexpensively too. So we're gonna fix that this week and the window this week if it'll warm up a little.
Well, I don't care about that.
I don't either. I'm just teasing.
But I just couldn't believe that I caught it. Because I'm not like a sports guy pretty much at all.
Man, that would have been nice if we'd gotten that on video.
They're internet gold. Cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, yeah. Tiki,
Other questions?
Tico,
We got a motor for the windows in our truck in the junkyard for one door. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, that whole Cash for Clunkers program that the former administration put into place, guys, it's really run a lot of older vehicles out of parts.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until we started trying to get parts for my son's truck. And they're like, "Oh yeah, they don't make parts for this truck anymore." And I'm like, "Why?" Um, and it's just because they got rid of a lot of the older vehicles on the road.
Yeah.
So, and we are very grateful, Tim Beverly. Thank you very much.
Brett is channeling his inner fluffy ninja. That's
exactly.
Great.
I wouldn't be able to fend off too much, I think, without my Glock, which I carry all the time.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So other questions, guys, because, yeah, Cash for Clunkers.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
They were?
Mm-hmm.
Those cats are fast as lightning.
That's right.
Man, it was really a little bit frightening.
Yeah. You seemed athletic in your old music videos.
Yes.
Sorry, that probably wasn't very loud.
Yeah, that was probably 40 pounds ago. No doubt. And they filled the motor blocks up with liquid glass. Ruined. Ah.
Oh no.
See, I didn't know. Hey, Buck Run 11. How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in quite a while.
Wow.
Glad you're here. Any Bible verses?
I think they're asking that any Bible verses that stand out to you. I saw the comment earlier. I just wasn't able to answer it.
I can tell you one of my favorite is Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. And that is, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight.
Yep. Yep.
Hello to me, Brad. Is that
hello to me, Brad?
Hello to me, Brad.
Kay Clackers was asking if we were looking for homesteads in Ohio or other states.
We're looking for anything that we can afford.
We're looking for where God wants us to go.
That is honestly the truth. Because work is an issue. We're trying to get that sorted out, guys.
Yep.
And I think we found something.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. But guys, just so you know, I do want to point out that Tommy over the Off Grid Nation, his channel has a live event that's coming up here in just a few minutes. Mm-hmm. So jump on over there to his channel because great content. The dude is wicked smart. And it's kind of funny because every once in a while when I'm talking with him on the phone, I feel dumb. When we're talking about like financial stuff, he just is rattling this stuff off like it's just nothing, and I'm like, God, I'm stupid.
Oh boy. Florida homesteader. Florida is warmer than Ohio. However, I don't want to live in Florida anymore.
Well, we'll go wherever God tells us to go.
Yes, that is true. We lived in Florida for 20 years. And
North Carolina is gorgeous.
It was really hot. It was really hot.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we've flat out run out of content. So we're going to have to dip out a little bit early. But before we go, please know we are so very grateful for the way that you guys have come behind us and lifted us up in light of these people that hopefully they just are done. And hopefully we can just move on. But if they don't, we have stuff in place that they're not going to like.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. So with that, we're going to be back next week, just like normal. However, we're going to have to do things differently until we figure out whether or not they're really gone or if they're just trying to get new tools to do new mischief.
Oh, one question. Art and Bree want to know what kind of cow we have.
Do tell.
We have a Dexter. She is not a mini cow, but a Dexter they are miniature.
When you search for them, search mini Dexter.
No, you just search Dexters.
Because they're only like this big.
Yeah, but then there are mini cows that they're like the size of goats. They're even smaller. So she is a Dexter. And yes, we do hand milk. Claire and I and Jonathan actually has started helping out with the milking. So.
And we get how much out of her?
About 3/4 of a gallon a day.
3/4 of a gallon, and so it's really
And
cool because she doesn't eat that much.
No, she really doesn't. She's that's why we got her, because we have a small area, and the milk is fantastic, and
she's awesome.
She is awesome, and I totally lost what I was gonna say.
So anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. We will be back. We're gonna have to do some protocols for quite a while, but hopefully it will not affect you guys that much. But we have people that have our back in the law enforcement and FBI and intelligence community now. And so hopefully this is just a done thing.
That'd be nice.
Because I would love for it just to be a done thing and move on.
Yep.
So over to Tommy, Off Grid Nation. You guys have an amazing night. Peace out. See you later.
Good night.